Okay. Hey guys, I have some fresh and good news. I just surpassed 1,000 subscribers to this channel. So thanks a lot to all of you. This is awesome. This is beyond great. And I'll be doing content even more on Leica, on Fuji, on Lumix, and on everything that has to do with photography and filmmaking. So thanks a lot. Stay tuned. There's going to be more coming up in the following weeks. One new thing that I'm going to be implementing on this channel, look, it took me a lot of courage. I was talking with my wife earlier and, you know, I was telling her I would like to do this. And since now I'm over 1,000 subscribers, I will be actually doing it. And that is, in every new episode, I will tell you guys a joke. It's going to be a short one with a short punchline, and it's going to be my thing. It's going to be Chris's jokes. That's it. So the joke for this episode is, what do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. If you like this joke, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down twice. And I would like to ask you guys if you could write your best joke in the comment section below, and I will be going through and choosing the best one, and I will say that joke in my next video with the credits. So if you can put your Instagram and your YouTube channel, I'll be putting those as well. So now, without further ado, let's jump into the video and let's see what is best, a non-Leica or a Leica lens. Let's see. So, this very episode has to do, as you saw in the title, with is a non-Leica lens as good or better than a Leica lens? So I have been doing some research. I'm part of some Facebook and other groups, and I asked in many groups and I saw a lot of people asking, is it worth it using an M body with a Voigtlander lens, for example, or an M body with anything else that is not Leica? And my answer is yes, it's definitely worth it. Why would you guys limit yourselves to using only Leica when you can use other lenses? For example, this one is a Voigtlander f1 50mm. We have here, this is a Summicron 50mm. If you compare the prices, the price alone between this lens and the Leica lens, that alone will make you decide if you should choose this one or that one. That's one thing. Unless you have an unlimited fund and your wallet is huge, then sure, I mean, buy only Leica. But even like that, let me tell you one thing. I've done a video recently on this channel about my Voigtlander 40mm f1.4. I'll link it up here if you want to check it out. And I go over the fact that it's single coated. So that lens has a single coating, and that gives me weird flares and sometimes weird colors with the sun going through. There's no hood. So it's an interesting lens. But I don't get that with a Leica lens, because that's very specific to that very lens. And in fact, you might be a purist and think that Leica is the only type of lens you should use with an M body, and if you use anything else that is not Leica, it's a problem. But here's the thing. I'm going to post a bunch of photos after this, and I'm not going to put if it was Leica or not on it. And you guys try honestly to see if it's Leica or not. And then afterwards, I'll be putting if it is a Leica or if it's another brand. And let's see if you guys were right or not. The cool thing about the M series, the M10, M9, M240, is that you still get the rangefinder experience in a digital form. You don't get that with any other brand right now, unless you guys can put in the comments if you know another brand that I don't know about. But this is right now the only brand that allows you to do that. So you can say, yeah, but there's no electronics inside. meaning the lenses are all manual. You can use lenses from the 60s, 50s, 40s, and that's kind of the good news, is that you can have cheap lenses from back in the day and you don't have to pay more for that. And at the end of the day, what we want here is we want quality photos. We want to have that resolution and that look that you want in your photos. And that is not something that only Leica can give you. Yeah, sure, Leica for the bodies. I'm not gonna go for anything else. There's nothing else on the market. But in terms of quality, I don't think Leica is the only good lens there is out there. And that's my personal opinion. We can start a whole debate on it. I personally think that you should, if you think Leica is the best, open your mind a little bit and try to check other brands, other products, other focal lengths. Try to explore a little bit, do some testing, see which one is best for black and white, which one is best for, I don't know, wide apertures, which one is best for portrait, and then decide if Leica is better or if you just go with something else. I'm basically doing this little video just because I had to say it, I had to put it out there to you guys, and I think it's important to discuss this point. Let me tell you, this Voigtlander here is amazing. It's a beast. And I mean, obviously it's an f1 compared to f2. The size is obviously not the same, as you can tell, but the results at the end of the day, I don't really see a difference between one or the other. So in conclusion, buy whatever is best for you. Whichever is your favorite brand, whichever gives you the best results, that's the one for you. Don't let anyone tell you that you should buy this brand or that this lens is better than that lens if for you it's not the case. That was my message for you today. I hope to see you in the coming episode. I will be talking about portrait photography with the M10 using an external flash. So I see you in my next episode. Take care.